Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals. This is Holland. She's a mid-sized journal. She's about 16 centimeters wide, 24 centimeters high. Her spine is 6 centimeters wide. She is covered in this interesting sort of fabric collage that's overlaid with some free motion stitching. There's little windows cut out through the transparent material here. Yeah, she's just a little different. She has 4 really fat signatures, and her cover has a piece of old lace curtain that's been coffee dyed and a piece of that fabric collage without the transparent fabric over the top, and a little mushroom that just sort of matched the colours. So yeah, let's have a look. This is the inside. Again, another one of those little mushrooms on the fabric that she's covered with, making a pocket in the front. This is some vintage wrapping paper on the inside, and just some little bits of coffee dyed ephemera, reproduction ephemera, and today's ephemera. This is Kaiser craft paper. Again, all backed with coffee dyed paper, so there's no actual white space. One of my mop it up pages from my jelly printing. Dictionary page with some ink staining and a bit of stenciling. Here's a little notebook just stuck down here. A little fabric collage at the top for a bit of interest. It's glued onto a piece of my washi tape paper. I just use all my old washi tape, stick it down onto a book page, and then cover it with a napkin and paste it down. It's a good way to use up a lot of washi, and they look kind of interesting and they feel very textural. And there's a pocket on the other side. It has a few bits and pieces inside. There's a big journal card with some pretty lace and a butterfly, an inventory tag, a smaller journal card with the same sort of lace tucked in there, and in the front there's a tiny envelope that's also a tuck pocket, 3 little tickets in there, and a few stamps, a few postage stamps tucked inside. Some music paper, some very heavily coffee dyed paper. It just stays a bit tacky in spots sometimes, a bit of staining on the page across from it. It's just a bit interesting. All coffee dyed paper, grid paper. There's some of that paper with the crepe paper dyeing on it. And you can see the crepe paper is actually quite visible on this one. You just never know quite what you're going to get when you do that. It's a lot of fun. I find it interesting. Some pretty postage stamps included in here, just in random little spots and tucks. There's another book page pocket. It's holding a few bits and pieces. Another one of those journal cards with the butterfly. And a little file folder with a little journal card tucked on the inside. And another book page pocket on the back of that with a journal tag and a smaller tag. Made these out of old business cards, just covered in some brown paper and then decorated. Easy to do and quite cute and effective. some book page jelly printing with doodling over it. More stenciling. Here's a pocket made out of a book page. Just a few little cards and whatnot tucked inside. Cards and tags and a couple of index cards. Another one of those use it up tags with things on my desk. I was making Christmas things at the time, I guess. It's snowflakes cut out. Not the easiest thing to tuck in around. Probably better to put that one in last. Hey, clever girl. Somebody's got to tell me I'm a clever girl. This is actually a big pocket. Inside we have a booklet with a bit of journaling space and a pocket holding a couple of tags included in there. Missed the pocket entirely, trying to tuck it into a pocket on the back of the page. Right, here is another pocket on the other side with a big journaling card with its own little tag stuck in there. A journaling card here and a little notebook that was just, well, a little note spot that was just tucked in on the side of the big tag. Excuse my little dog again. Having got over his trauma at me removing his new friend from the backyard, he is now sitting in the window barking at anybody who walks past. I love him so much. Here is some more of that paper that's dyed with crepe paper. No shortage of journal space, lots of different papers to have a look at and a touch and a feel. They all feel a lot different. It's a very textural journal. All my journals are fairly textural. There's all sorts of paper in here. Another book page, again, another book page pocket, and another couple of journal cards made in a similar fashion with the butterfly and the stamp and the lace, and yeah, again on a big pocket. And inside this one, providing I can get inside instead of taking things out of the back, there is a big stamp card or punch card and a piece of reproduction ephemera. I'm going to do it again. And then I'm going to stick my head in the camera so you can see my hair. Right, on the other side we have another pocket made out of a gardening book page. There is a big journal card with a couple of little journal tags in it, just tucked in the back there. And a smaller journal card with a slide negative and butterfly, bit of book spine, and just a pretty picture. Big sticker. And again, some printed on coffee dyed paper. It's quite thick, sort of card paper. Another book page pocket, another card, Sometimes I put matching cards in books, sometimes not so much. Just depends how I'm feeling. It's just a little simple card made out of a book page and a bit of stamping, and another one of those business cards. And in here there is a little wallpaper envelope, and inside there is a little stamp slide. Just a little bit of something different to have a look at as you go around. And that would be my other dog, who I also adore, who clearly has a lot to say for herself right now. Here's another pocket, another book page pocket. Again, one of those same tags. Another one of those simple book page tags, and another one of those again. It's just a 3 pocket, little pocket made out of book page and some scrapbook paper. And again, it's a big pocket with a few long pieces of ephemera tucked inside. Reproduction ephemera and a reproduction punch card. On the other side, we have a tag, another one of those journal cards with a negative on it. And inside the pocket there is again a few pieces of reproduction ephemera. It's been coffee dyed and torn and generally smacked about as as we do with the things in our junk journals. It's another bit of jelly print. And that is about it. There is another little tuck here, covered in some of the same fabric that the cover was made of, and another little mushroom. The same vintage wrapping paper has been used to cover the inside cover, and an old photograph from a book, an old cutout from a book page. They've all been lined on the back so you can journal on them, and just a couple of journal cards that came with a paperback. So there you have it. That's Holland. I hope you enjoyed your little tour through Holland. Yeah, she is quite a decent sized journal, but not overly stuffed. She's not needing to be sort of tied down to hold her together. She could definitely have more of a gator mouth if you tried. There's plenty of places to put things, so she is available right at the moment on my Etsy store if you are interested. If you go over and look at my shop bio, there's a link there you can copy and paste into your browser, and it will take you to some free digitals. So if you are interested in that kind of thing, you are more than welcome to pop by and pick yourself up something to play with. So there we go, that's Holland. Thanks very much for joining me and putting up with my dogs. I appreciate every one of you. I'll see you again next time. Bye.